Hey, what's up guys? Today we're looking at the Aoshima Nissan GTR. This one is the Pure Edition. The only difference being is that it is the facelift version of the GTR now with a slightly wider front grille. You've got the driving lights in the front bumper, and also you've got revised rear bumper or rear skirt as well. Subtle differences as well, like the dash lights are blue instead of orange. Just a few tiny little bits like that, but yeah. Now this is going to be a long one, guys. It's a massive kit. It took me about 20 minutes to open it all and get it out of the bags and everything for me to be able to show you, but let's take a look then what is in the box. Yours will of course be all nicely wrapped up, but mine is not, for ease of this video. Now, instructions, link in the description, guys. We'll get the decals shown first. You've got the Nissan plates, the 1235 JDM plates. The fact that I presume it's because it's a 2012 version of the car. This is one of Aoshima's newer kits as well, and it does show as well. Now you've got the dashboard decals. You've also got different decals for the screen, whichever you wanted to choose. You've also got a couple of warning lights, warning decal, which I presume is for the engine. A couple of GTR ones, Nissan ones for the wheels, etc. And depending on what you wanted to use. And third brake light as well, which does let it down a little bit, but not too much. Now, clear bits. You've got the clear covers for the lights, side repeaters, etc. There's the side indicators, glass of course. That is your front lights, and then you've got the bits for the rear where the bumper is as well. Now, what shall I show you first? I'll show the body first actually, because these come on their own little sprue each, the bumpers, but I have just snipped them off, obviously do a better job when I build it, but it's just to be able to show you the insanely good fitment of these parts. So, first off I'm going to show you the front bumper. You have got locating pins on either side, and then it glues in as well at the sides as well, so that's even better. And there you have it. Now it's a little bit loose because I'm not holding it properly, but you can see the fitment is phenomenal, absolutely brilliant, really is. Once you glue it on the sides there and make a few adjustments, it will sit perfectly. The only slight letdown is that on the normal Aoshima GTR kits, the front grille area, which is normally carbon fibre, is separate. However, on this one, it's not. But it's not a major thing. Just makes things a little bit more tedious in that respect. But now I'm just fitting the rear bumper for you. Again, it's exactly the same as the front. You've got the locating pins, etc. And there you have it. Let's flip this around for you to see. And there you go. Again, because I'm slightly holding it loose, but trust me, this will fit absolutely. There you go, perfect. It is a little bit rubbish, the fitment, because of the way I'm holding it, but trust me, once this is on, this is going to fit just like a real car. It's going to be brilliant, it really is. Now, in terms of the body, there isn't many mould lines. There is one here that sort of runs up the top there. But apart from that, everything is separate. Absolutely everything. You've even got to put the side grills in and everything. The grills in the front wing aren't actual holes, but it's not a major thing really. But yeah, it's very, very nice. You even have to put the scuttle panel on separately. Now that's the body out of the way with. Seats. There's your gorgeous Recaro seats. Chassis. Now, the fact that it's got part of the exhaust moulded in, I'm not actually going to mark it down, because once these are built, that is pretty much all you see. Everything's under two, front and rear diffuser. So there's not really much to say about the chassis, simply because it's a very flat-bottomed car for obvious reasons. But yeah. Now I've seen a couple of these built, and they do build very well. I'll just show you that as well. There's your masking set for the windows. Thank you, Aoshima. Now, the tyres come separately in little bags, but I've just put them on to show you. This was the only thing that I wasn't ever really keen about on the facelift GTR. I think everything looked great. I was never really keen on the wheels, but they actually look really good in scale size, and they are slightly wider at the rear, to a point where you probably wouldn't even notice. But it's nice that Aoshima have, gone for the accuracy side of it. Set of polycaps that are in the box as well. It also has working suspension, which a lot of the version R kits by Aoshima do as well. Now, another cool little thing, brake discs. The discs are separate. You've got the little side bits there as well that go on the body. But yeah, look at those, they are gorgeous. They might need drilling out or a little black wash on them. I certainly wouldn't recommend putting them on as they are. I'd definitely paint them. There's your rear wing. Comes in 4 parts. You've got the little centre bit and then the 2 sides. Very, very nice and very accurate as well. If you take a look on my channel, guys, I actually did a photo shoot of a GTR when they first came out. And it's by far the best car I've ever been in my life. It is just phenomenal. Now, this is the engine, of course, the VR twin turbo 3.8 litre. Absolutely insanely good engine. But yeah, there you've got your surrounding bits for the bay, the block, and then you've got the belts, downpipes, and you've got your radiator as well. I hope you're still with me, guys. I know this is a long video, so apologies for this. Right, we'll flip this over. Side door card, very accurate, very, very accurate actually. And of course they are separate. You've got your wipers. I'll flip this over now for you to see. I don't actually know what they are. Of course they are. They're for the bonnet. They're the scoops, air scoops. There's your paddles, top of the dials as well, and then you've got, this is actually what I was saying earlier about the separate grille, that you don't use this part, this is just for the earlier version. But yeah, it is very, very good, very happy with that. To me, this is like the ultimate kit. It doesn't get any better than this, really. Bonnet slash hood, very, very nice as well. Of course it opens, you've got the full engine detail in there. Wing mirrors, side skirts and the scuttle panel. Now here is your chrome bits. I'll do this so they're actually the right way as you'd see them on the car. There's your headlight backings. A few little bits need adding to that as well. You've got the backings for the rear lights as well. And then you've got your exhaust as well. I would personally take the chrome off those and do them in your own sort of style of chrome or steel or titanium, however you want to do it. And then you've got the side mirror things as well, which is always good. Always keep them in chrome. Now, there are your rear lights. And you can see there that you can see the fact that they are LED as well. And they do emphasise that once you have got the chrome backing on there as well. These are your daytime running lights. And again, you can see that they are LED as well once glued in. I'm dreading gluing those in, but anyway. The gorgeous dashboard, which is so accurate, it really is. It's fantastic. The back of these seats you don't use. You use the white ones that I showed you earlier. You don't actually, sorry, these ones. Not that I showed you earlier, these ones. You don't actually use those, but anyway. There's your interior. There we go, get the sun on it. It's actually a nice day in England, finally. Get some painting done later. And there's your Bose sub. And there you go. Everything's separate. Very, very nice indeed. I cannot fault this at all so far. I will report back though when I build it. Back of the seats, we've just shown you. You get a little bit of mesh as well, of course, for the front bumper. Voila. And diffuser time. I'll switch these over. There's your front one. There's your rear one. See what I mean about everything being covered up now, can't you? There's wheel fitment things. Those go on the top of the suspension as well, above. I'll show you actually, it's easy to explain on the chassis than it is to. I know what I mean, but those things there attach to the top of the suspension there. Because it has working suspension, it makes it easy so they don't fall out or anything like that. Brakes. Separate brake calipers. How cool is that? That's so good. They are separate, you know, no kit is perfect. I know I've just contradicted myself, but you can see now that no kit is perfect, but it's so much easier than, well, not so much easier, but a lot better really, painting calipers separately. And you've got the exhaust as well. Very, very nice indeed. And as I said, I wouldn't worry too much about making the chassis look amazing. In there you can see the springs and the polycaps. But yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about the chassis because, like I said, it's going to be all covered up to an extent. You can get some heat staining on the centre bits of the exhaust, which will look really good. But apart from that, everything else you can go bonkers with in terms of detail, adding things, etc. I highly recommend getting one of these kits. They are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And I know everyone says the Tamiya kit's the best, but it depends on what sort of GTR you want. If you want the facelift one, go and get one of these. They're fantastic, they really are. But yeah, let me know what you think, guys, if you've built one. I've seen a couple of these built, and they build really well out of the box. You know, you've got to be careful sometimes if the body's a little bit warped. But, I mean, you've got to do that with every kit, but, you know, it's phenomenal. It really is unbelievable. But yeah, absolutely 10 out of 10 this kit. It's not perfect, but it's definitely 10 out of 10. So yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Leave a comment, like, subscribe, do whatever you want. Let me know, talk to me, happy to hear from you. And I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Bye-bye.